When Olivia first mentioned she wanted to go on a short trip, I thought nothing of it. After all, we both worked hard, and she often claimed she needed space to recharge. But when I casually asked who she was going with, her answer stopped my world cold. With Daniel, she said. Calmly. Casually. As if Daniel, the man she dated before me, the man she once claimed was toxic, was nothing more than an old friend. At first, I thought she was joking. I actually laughed. But when she didn't laugh back, when her lips pressed into that thin, defensive line I knew too well, reality hit me like a freight train. With your ex? I asked, trying to keep my voice level. Yes, she replied. We're friends now. He's been through a lot. He needs company. I want to be there for him. The audacity. The sheer arrogance of it. She wasn't even asking. It was a statement. As if my feelings, my dignity, my position as her husband were footnotes to her plans. I leaned back in my chair, staring at her. She shifted uncomfortably, waiting for me to explode, maybe to beg, maybe to forbid her. But I did none of that. Instead, I said two words that shifted the ground beneath her. Do it. Her eyes widened. She wanted a fight, an argument, a scene where she could play the victim. Instead, she got ice. You don't care? She snapped, testing me, her voice trembling. I care, I said calmly. But not enough to stop you. If you want to travel with your ex, then travel with him. You'll just find me gone when you come back. The silence that followed was deafening. She froze, her suitcase still half-packed on the bed. I could see the realization dawn on her face. Not only had she lost my trust, but she was about to lose the home, the marriage, and the life she had taken for granted. You don't mean that, she whispered. I smiled faintly, my coldest smile. Watch me. That night, she tried to salvage it. She hovered around me in the kitchen, cooked my favorite meal, even reached for my hand on the sofa. But every attempt felt staged. She wasn't clinging to me. She was clinging to the life she stood to lose. I didn't yell. I didn't argue. I simply planned. The next morning, she found me sipping coffee, car keys on the table, a neatly folded envelope beside me. What's this? She asked, her voice brittle. Everything you'll need when you come back from your little trip, I said, standing. Divorce papers, bank separation details. You won't find me here waiting. Her hands trembled as she opened it. I didn't wait to see the rest. I walked out the door, leaving her speechless in the kitchen. The following week was a blur. I stayed with a close friend, finalized my decisions, and began setting the pieces in motion. She called, of course. First with anger, then with tears, then with begging. I answered none of them. Each voicemail painted her dissent. James, how can you just walk away? Please, I didn't mean it like that. You're throwing away everything for one misunderstanding. And finally, I need you. Please come back. I'll cancel the trip. I'll do anything. But silence was my weapon. My coldness was my revenge. When I eventually returned to the house to collect my remaining things, she was there, eyes swollen, hair disheveled, a shadow of the woman who once thought she could play me. You can't mean this, she whispered, clutching at my sleeve like a drowning woman. James, I made a mistake. I won't go. I'll block him. I pulled away, meeting her eyes with a gaze so steady, so unflinching she broke. You already made your choice, Olivia. Now live with it. Her knees buckled, and she crumbled onto the floor, sobbing uncontrollably. The same woman who thought she held the power, who believed she could toy with my loyalty, now begged like a child for mercy. But I had none left to give. People think betrayal always comes with screaming matches, slammed doors, and fiery endings. But no. Sometimes the most brutal revenge is silence. Sometimes the coldest response is the deadliest. Olivia learned that too late. And I walked out, not just of the house, not just of the marriage, but of the life where I ever let someone treat me as disposable.